What's up guys, Twig46 here, and well, once again we're gonna go over a little trick I showed you, or gonna show you. This isn't it, this is just a technique that I'm working on with trying to get some extra kills while you're flying away from the target. Obviously my aim could, stand to use some improvement, but whatever, everyone's gotta start somewhere. But no, the trick I'm going to show you is something that involves manual engine controls, and this is totally legit, and you can totally cheat, well not cheat, but have a totally unfair advantage on people who don't have manual engine controls. And if you take a look at the oil temperature, you can see it's going down, but the other engine's still on, so I'm not losing speed. I'm still able to engage, well I say effectively engage, I mean try to, there we go, try to get these things killed. And basically if you keep your eye on that oil gauge, it's going to be going up and down this whole thing. It's a totally legit way to keep both of your engines alive, even if one's smoking or whatever. Yeah, just probably gonna watch it like once or twice before you get the idea. As you can see now, the engine's back on. I turned it on, so the oil temperature is going up at an alarming rate. Soon it'll be in the yellow and then red. And if I was using just normal controls, that engine would eventually redline, overheat, and just completely shut down, and then I'd only have one engine. And that's not good. This plane, I've flown it with one engine before. It's not the greatest, but it will keep flying. But again, if you can afford to have, two engines, why not? So let's see, the oil is at redlining. I don't remember exactly when I shut it off, but there I just shut it off. You can kind of see the propeller slowing down. It's going to keep spinning, obviously, because of the airspeed, but the engine is in fact off, which is cooling the oil and keeping my engine alive. So the say I'm trying to land and something else hits me, or I get shot with AA or something. You all know how hard it is to land a critted plane, yet alone a critted plane with one engine. So incidentally, it's fun fact, it's not the approach that kills people, it's the flaps. Usually what they do is they try to land it like normal, and they'll just drop all the flaps to landing, but then it'll slow them down way too fast and they won't be able to recover, and then they'll end up slamming into the ground, or like the critical damage will like drop a wing or do something funny like that, and then they'll end up smacking the wing into the side of the ground or something like that. But that's just a fun little tidbit. So if you're landing with one engine, don't use your flaps. But as you can see, I don't have to worry about that problem. I have manual engine controls, and I did them. Use them to my advantage. Now, this works with 4 engines as well. There was this game, I really wish I could have recorded it for you because it would have been a much better example. But I was in a B-17, I was just bombing some Japanese ships, and all of a sudden I get one engine knocked out, and then another engine is like, smoking. So it's like 2 engines are smoking, one engine's completely gone, one engine's fine. So basically what I would be dead if I had normal controls, because eventually those engines would cut out, then I'd only have one engine. But what I was doing is I was turning one engine off at a time, so I'd always have 2 engines going, and it was just it gets really complicated, and well, not complicated, but it gets very intensive, where you have to know what you're doing and do everything in the right sequence and do it quickly, because if you don't, the engines will overheat and bad things will happen to you. But yeah, as you can see, the one engine's off, one engine's on, proving that definitively that I am indeed turning single engines off. But that's not important. The important thing is the technique. morning stretch. Sorry, I'm quiet and my voice is a little bit ragged, but I haven't been talking for a while and I gotta keep my voice down because I'll wake up people and that's not a good thing. So that's the technique for you guys. If you like that, feel free to give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will catch